Alrighty, guys, we are cursed. We are cursed to play this game. Will they? Won't they? They won't. A Star Wars movie is never ever going to happen again. Obviously, I'm just messing around. But in all seriousness, it seems like we've gotten so many different confirmations of Star Wars films and TV shows over the last 5 or so years, and none of them have happened. None of them have happened. We have not gotten a theatrical Star Wars movie. I almost said theatrical Star Wars movie in theaters. A theatrical Star Wars movie since 2019, since The Rise of Skywalker. Now, we're going to get one, allegedly. I mean, again, I'm at this point now where I'm just not going to believe it until it actually happens. But, you know, a movie has filmed, and it's, I think, in post-production right now, so it should be happening. The film The Mandalorian and Grogu, based on the TV show The Mandalorian, is going to hit theaters, allegedly, next year. So we have something. But after that, who knows? There were all these films that were announced. The Jedi Order movie with Rey that has been delayed and found new writers and new directors. And I don't know about a new director, but just several sets of writers, and it's been delayed all this time. James Mangold has Swamp Thing for DC and also his Dawn of the Jedi movie for Star Wars. Who knows when he's going to get to either one of those. And Mandalorian and Grogu is obviously coming. But we also got announced last Star Wars Celebration a few months ago that a new movie is coming. Star Wars Starfighter. And this one looks like, I mean, again, we've been fooled before, but this one looks like it has a decent chance of actually coming out. It's going to be directed by Sean Levy of Deadpool and Wolverine, a Wolverine, Free Guy, The Atom Project fame, Stranger Things as well. Love his direction in Stranger Things. Starring Ryan Gosling, one of the best young-ish, is he young anymore? I guess, young-ish actors in the business. And now, the movie Star Wars Starfighter has its villain. And to me, I mean, we'll talk about the casting itself. I think it's a good casting choice based on knowing nothing about the character, which is, that's not super helpful. But I think that what the idea of the film casting its villain at all says is actually more impactful and more important than the casting itself. So according to all the major trades, Star Wars Starfighter, starring Ryan Gosling and directed by Sean Levy, like we talked about, has cast its villain in British actor Matt Smith. Now, Matt Smith has been, he's famous for House of the Dragon. He also played a role in Morbius, but we won't talk about Morbius. But he's going to be a part of Star Wars Starfighter, which is taking place 5 years after the events of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, and it's going to be a very separate film. So the article I'm looking at here says that Smith is coming off of the second season of the Game of Thrones spin-off House of the Dragon, and he's going to be in a new film from Darren Aronofsky, Caught Stealing, which I've seen some trailers for. And then he also has the limited series The Death of Bunny Munro. Bunny Munro? I've not heard of that before. But anyways, yeah. So Matt Smith being cast as being cast in the role. Mia Goth also was reported to be cast in the film as well. So very exciting. And look, I mean, from a casting perspective alone, Matt Smith is a talented actor. He definitely has that sort of villain-ish aura about him, which is, I don't know, take that for what you will. I mean, people can look any which way and play a hero or a villain or whatever. So, but Matt Smith sort of has that sinister look about him, or at least maybe I've only associated him with sinister characters, so that might be it as well. But I think that's fine and all. But like I said, to me, the reason that this news is any bit encouraging is the fact that they have characters, they have actors in place, they have a villain in place. That's farther than any other Star Wars movie that had been in production has gone thus far. Again, this could all fall apart tomorrow. It could all fall apart tomorrow, right? We could be in production. We've seen this with Solo: A Star Wars Story that was in the middle of filming, right? And they almost had to scrap the entire movie until Ron Howard stepped in. So this could all fall apart, and we don't want to jinx anything, right? Still, the fact that they have a villain, the fact that they have a lead, a supporting character in Mia Goth, says that this film seems like it's on its way. And, for what it's worth, I mean, Sean Levy was also operating in the MCU at a time when the MCU, the movies in the MCU were kind of in turmoil as well. And he just went out and made a great film. Regardless of everything else going on with Marvel, he just went out and made Deadpool and Wolverine, and he made a really fun film. So I'm hoping that at the very least he can do the same here for Star Wars. So Matt Smith joining the cast of Star Wars Starfighter as a villain is a good thing in my eyes. Guys, what do you think of this casting? Are you encouraged? Are you excited for Star Wars Starfighter at all? Let me know in the comments down below.